this is the elementary algebra video for absolute value. Our first example says evaluate the expression, and we have the difference between two absolute value expressions. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we evaluate what's inside our absolute value bars. So when we rewrite that, all we've done is we've done like 3 times negative 2 gives us a negative 6, minus 6 times 4 is 24. Absolute value of that minus the absolute value of 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2, plus 3 times 5, which is 15. Then we need to do the addition or the subtraction within the absolute value bars. And when we do that, we get a negative 30, absolute value of negative 30, minus the absolute value of 13. And if you remember, absolute value, at least for the purposes of what we're doing here, all we need to remember is when we take the absolute value of a number, it's just the positive value. So the absolute value of negative 30 is just 30, minus the absolute value of 13 is just 13. So we have 30 minus 13, which is 17. And that is our answer. Now here's the test yourself problem. Pause the video and try this for yourself. You should have gotten D, 4. Let's take a look at this problem. It's very similar to the one on the previous page, but it has added some multiplication on the outside of the absolute values. So when we evaluate what's inside the absolute value bars, the 7 minus 5 is 2, plus 2 times the minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. Now remember, when we take the absolute value, we're going to have the positive value come out. So a negative 3 times 2 plus a 2 times the absolute value of negative 5, which is just 5. And we evaluate that, and we're left with negative 6 plus 10, which is 4.